Hi, Pax and Eagles. It's time for you to select courses for the upcoming school year. Let's start at the Paxton School Counseling website located at paxtonguidance.weebly.com. Once you're on our homepage, you'll be able to scroll down and click on the Course Catalog and Registration tab. Here you'll find our course catalog where you can read descriptions of all of our courses, and below that you will see the registration forms for each grade level. It's important to look at these and then fill out your registration form ahead of time before you go on Focus, because it'll help you through the registration process. Students will be making course requests by using their Focus portal. Let's get started. Just to begin, you will log into Focus. Click on the My Information tab. From there, you'll click on Course Requests to bring you to the Course Requests page. Once on the Requests page, you will need to switch to the next school year in order to request your courses for next school year. Your screen should look something like this. Please keep in mind that only courses available for the students to select will be visible. For example, only 12th grade students are eligible to take AP Macroeconomics, so this course will not be visible for 9th, 10th, or 11th grade students. You'll begin by selecting your core classes first. You will begin by clicking on the drop-down menu for each subject and then scrolling to select the course you're interested in. Let's work on a schedule for a fictional student. We'll begin with English. This student is a junior and will be taking AP English Composition. You'll notice I selected the 01. It's important to select the class that has a course code number with the 01 on the end to make sure that we put you in the correct section of the course. You'll notice that this number here corresponds to the number on your registration form that you found on the Paxton Guidance website. Let's move on to math. This student is going to take Analysis of Function. Analysis of Functions is a two-part class. The first semester is Analysis of Function Honors. You'll notice it has the 01 at the end. And then we scroll down to semester 2, the Math Analysis class. You'll notice that has the 01 as well. This is the only math class that will have two parts to it. All other math classes, like Algebra 2 here, will be just one class for you to select. Let's move on to science. This student wants to take physics, and you will look in the equally rigorous science category. And we'll scroll down to find physics. Here it is, Physics 1 Honors. Moving on to history, the student is going to take US history. So under the American History tab, we'll go to AP US History, selecting the course with a 01 at the end. This student also is taking Spanish and wants to continue their world language into a third year. So we go down here to world language, and let's scroll down and select Spanish 3 for this student. This student also needs to take HOPE, the mandated health and PE class that the state has. So you'll click here on the physical education tab. There's only one option, and you'll click HOPE. Let's move on to some electives. Before we do that though, go here to the right-hand side and click on Save. After you save, all of your classes will be added to your requests at the top of the page here. Next, let's choose our electives. Most of them will be found under the elective drop-down tab right here. The exception is going to be art, band, music, chorus, and TV production. Those classes are found here. We want you to select at least 6 electives. So click on this green button so that you can add more elective spaces. Now let's go through here and select some electives for our student. Let's see. Say that the student wants to take AP Computer Science Principles. ROTC. I think the student is also interested in sculpture. So we can actually, if you don't want to scroll down, you can actually start typing here at the bottom. The student has never had sculpture before, so they're going to be in Sculpture 1. I think, let's see, we can also put the student in speech right here. AP Psychology, once again, choosing with the 01 at the end. Let's add another tab there. This student wants to take a PE course. So let's scroll down and look for team sports. When looking for PE classes, it's very important that you do not pick classes you've already taken. So this student has never taken team sports. So what they're going to do is pick Team Sports 1. That is going to be semester 1 of the class. Then they're going to go back, pick Team Sports 2, and that will be semester 2 of the class. For every PE class that you pick, there need to be 2 halves, just like the student has done. Please be sure that you do not select more than 2 full year-long physical education classes. Now, we want to be sure to rank your electives in order of preference by placing a number in this elective priority box. The elective you want most should be marked as number 1, and then you can go through and number the rest of them accordingly. Something to note about team sports, this is our 6th priority elective. We're going to put a 6 next to both of the team sports classes because they are both part of that year-long physical education class, so they need to have the same number. Please be sure to add at least 6 electives, as many electives fill up fast and may not be available once your schedule is made. Keep in mind, seniors are scheduled first, followed by juniors, then sophomores, then freshmen. This means that your number 1 elective may not be available when we get to your schedule. So you're going to want to have multiple electives that you are interested in and requested and ranked so that you're more likely to get an elective you're interested in. Now, we're done with requesting classes. Before closing out of our focus portal or moving on to a new page, we are going to click Save again. And all of our classes that we've requested are going to be right up here. Now, after you do this, your counselor is going to go through and look at your course selections. They will approve them and then lock them. This is going to happen after the designated registration dates that we've posted on Teams and on our websites. Once your counselor has approved and locked your requests, you will not be able to make any changes in focus. If you have problems or issues with scheduling after this or need to change something, you will need to contact your counselor through Teams or via email. All right, Paxton Eagles, thanks for listening.